Hello friend, welcome back. This is Amit. So we already discussed about mini project where we are going to define one mini tick form where user can register and log in. After login, they can submit any number of questions related to particular topic. So first they have to submit, collect the particular topic, and after that they can submit the question. So once they submitted the question, according of that submitted of the question, they can give the answer. They can modify also here. So I just log in this one. Some problem in that user ID will register some new user like Guru. Would like to Guru as a user ID, Guru as a password. Guru Prakash. So we just want to save it. So here Guru Prakash is a login. According to that, he can post the query. Post query will be select through the particular technology. The technology will be come into the technology list. Here we have category list. So now we have a Java, Hibernate, Web Services and Spring. That's the reason we are seeing that 4 drop down value is here. So the value will increase here, then sort into category. Would like to add cat ID and cat name where values 1 2 3 4 5 and some new technology like EOP or Spring Boot. So now we have Spring Boot here. Now we'll check that. So now Spring Boot is coming here. So this page I have to load again, then only it will become okay. We'll submit the query. Subject JVM, or we can just refresh this page. Once we can refresh the page because it's coming here, so we can view it. So here I already explained about all the functionality, like how the Java bin is working and all this bin related this com.tickform.bin. Here we have a struts related code, and here we have a tickform DO, that DO related code, and here we have all models. Now we have all services, and transfer object as well as the util related thing. So other thing is there, only tiles related part is pending and this JSP related part is pending. So first quickly go through the tiles. So we have a starts tiles dot TLD file here and tiles.xml file. So what is a TLD file? So TLD file, we have just a configuration related to all tag. So here we have like a template false and true. So we have this TLD file. So TLD file is nothing, it is just means we can download this TLD file and we can utilize anywhere. So whenever we can utilize the tiles, through the tiles only this TLD file is coming, that have the all information related to bin, scope, property, everything. So this is a means this kind of TLD file we can apply in any project, and this is a not related to project specific, this is a related to technology specific. And the next is this thing that tiles.xml file is here. So tiles.xml file, we have to register all thing. Actually the main aim is here like that. Yeah, here or this one. So here we have some left menu, we have this footer, we have this header, and we have this main menu. So actually we are developing it with the 3-4 different pages, and after that we would like to merge here. What is the benefit about this one? So whenever we would like to change this footer, or whenever we want to change this footer or header or left side menu or main menu, we will change in the particular page and automatically that value will be displayed. And what the value exact want we can see here, like a login home page. So login home page, I need header, body and footer. So for example I need a 2 footer, or here we after body I need a footer if we add that. So I'm just trying to saying that means what the page you want, just according of that you include here and it will be reflect there. So once we will start the server, it will be reflect and 2 footer will become here. So now 2 footer is not coming because we have to restart this functionality. And here header, footer, login, I will show you that. Again initialization is not done. Something happened here for initialization. I have to clean the project again and run it. So before of that I just want to explain about that functionality, then we will go to the next. So here like that tiles.xml I am explaining. So before of that, just what is the value is there? Yes, So now we have a header, login.jsp and footer. So what inside the header dot like here, so we just want to change this header, like a visual path dot image is there. I would like to add some new images kind of thing here, so we have to change in this particular page. The same thing, if footer related information you would like to change, then we have to change under the footer.jsp. So now we have a all right reserve in 2019. If you would like to change 20 or 30, we have to change here itself. So exact a specific places we have to specify the specific file. So according of that we can run it. Yeah, so it is a reflecting here. So this part, it is a separate page, that name is footer.jsp. As well as this is a separate part, this is a header.jsp, and this is the main page, and here we have a all configuration. So related to all the file we are posted here, and what I would like to see it here, that the same way we can write here. So actually when we add this header, that time what happened, that the CSS will be put the same places in two header. That's the reason it is a not come there. So if I would like to, if I want to change something, we have to put some new CSS, and according of that we will put there. So here, so login home definition is here, that name, and whenever the path will become visual path layout 1.jsp, then visual path logout 1.jsp, we will put these three pages and make finally visual path 1.jsp pages. After that, here definition is here. So this is a sign up home definition. Here the main login home definition, and put body sign up.jsp. So we will do the sign up.jsp itself. So sign up.jsp, what is there? So sign up.jsp have complete username, email ID, full name, email ID, username, password, as well as registered user information. So when we are clicking here for registered user, that time that particular page will be come on the picture, and that will be registered here inside that tiles.xml, and definition name sign up home definition, and extend login home definition, and here we will put name equal to body and value is equal to sign up.jsp. The next thing is here a definition name equal to base home definition, and path equal to visual path layout 2.jsp, and we are putting name header equal to header.jsp, and v menu vertical menu, that we are vertical menu.jsp, that is the left side what we have. So we'll quickly see that what the vertical menu, the v menu containing. So v menu have all the link, like a post home path, that post your query, view home path where view your query, and login home path, login your logout related information. So what is the left side information is there? Just Guru just will register on new user, and we will log in like Guru1. We'll put the same name as a password. So Guru1 and Guru1 here, and we'll put Guru1 here. So we are going to sign up, say password. So Guru1. So left side what we are looking like a Guru1, post your query, view your query, and log out. So that value, that is a vertical menu that we have added by this V menu, and V menu have this thing. So now here see that this is not looking a little bit good, so we can arrange the vertical menu through that multiple CSS is there. So just download any vertical menu CSS, and that just replace with this JSP file and include that CSS itself here. So after that it will be look very good. So this is your task, just modify a little bit, customize it, and after that you just try to change this vertical menu, just try to change this one main menu kind of thing. So here yeah, so where we are explaining here, yes, so vertical menu is there. Again the welcome welcome.jsp is there. So welcome.jsp means this file, the main file where we have all information related. We can put other information also under the welcome.jsp. so where is the welcome.jsp? Here. So here we don't have any much more information. So this is a very plain HTML page. Under the body we just have a welcome. After that we have a font we have a visual path kind of thing. So we are going to register this thing here. The next tiles configuration is related to base home definition. So base home definition have only one configuration related to post query.jsp. So post query, we can post the query. So here post query have, during that posting the particular query we will require this thing. So here this JSP class, JSP file is responsible to post your query. So once you will click the post your query, then this thing will be created. So here the drop down value is there when we are posting the query. Like when we are posting the query, we are getting this drop down value. So this drop down value will be stored under the particular bin, and here that post query bin dot category name, we are getting a complete drop down value, and after that we are populating it and we are going through that card list and we are showing here. So whenever we will click here, it will be show all the value related to this one. So this will come like that, and after that we have a post query dot subject. So what the value we will submit, this is a input text type kind. So what we will value submit, it will be submit here, and after that we have a description. So here description related thing, this one, and we after that we can post query. We will go this file one by one once again once this tile configuration is done. So now we are under the tiles definition. So we are just focusing on the how we can register our all tiles information. So main aim of the tiles is that we don't want to create a complete page in the single page, and we just want to create one structure, the multiple pages, and all the pages we would like to include under the particular XML configuration. So sometime if you want to vertical menu, two vertical menu, left side, right side, something, then we can add that thing, and after that it will be automatically show under the our application. And multiple pages including by the CSS, it's not a good idea, and but multiple page included by the tiles, it's very easy, and you have the configuration under the XML, so anyone can change that XML configuration, and as many as page you want you can directly include under the XML configuration, and it will be reflect on your application. So it is a easy as well as it is a less maintenance, and it is a loosely coupled where a multiple page have easily registration option and you can easily register here. So next is a that view query home is there where we are registering a view query.jsp, and after that logout.jsp is here. So logout we are registering. So main thing is there tiles configuration. We will define first all the pages, what pages we will show. So when the path will become in the particular, so when URL we will submit and it will become some path like a V path or something, so that will be configured under this So when navigation will become like a sign home.jsp or navigation will come login home.jsp, so here that will be forwarded in particular file. So like that, if visual layout 1.jsp will come, then it have 3 included file, that is header, login.jsp and footer.jsp, and it will be defined like that. The same thing if login home.definition will become, it will be show signup.jsp. Same thing if visual path layout 2 will become, then it will be show header, vmenu, welcome, footer, and next post query, view query, and logout. According of that we will register here, and we are registering this thing like that. We don't want to put all the pages in the same pages. For the maintenance purpose, we would like to separate all the files according of that our requirement, and whenever we would like to include some new pages or whenever we want to delete some pages, we will go to that one pages and it will be reflect in all other. For just think, if we want to add a particular header that have a visual path right now or something, and for example I am not using now the tiles and we don't have a configuration related to header and footer. So if we included all the pages have a header footer information in the up and down, and for example we have a 9 or 10 pages like that, home page or query page, post query page, and each and every page have requirement to header and footer kind of thing. So sometime we have a requirement that we would like to change that header or we would like to change the footer, then we have to go each and every page and we have to change that. Exactly for the maintenance purpose, this is a very difficult, because we are going to modify all the files and we have to test all the functionality once again, because we modify that all the files. But here if we use a tiles related thing, so we no need to test all the pages. We just have to go in the header.jsp and whatever we would like we will modify. Because of the tiles configuration, we use this XML configuration. So means once you modify your file, it is automatically reflected there. For example, like that here header file is there. So header file have a image and I just want to use some my name here itself. So I h1. So we have to just modify here. Once we modify, it will be reflect all the pages, all the places. So now we are able to see here under this Amit is coming, that header, and as well as if you move some other file also, then it will be show here like that. If you would like to move in the login page itself, that information will be show there. I will show you that how this functionality is working also. So here it will become this file also as well as this file also. So it's not here, even we have thousands of file. So what value we will modify here, it will modify and reflect there. So it is a low maintenance cost because we are developing a page wise, and after that we are including according of our requirement. So I have one requirement here for the left side menu, that vertical bar, and one header, one footer, and now we require that main menu. This kind of application we are developing and we need this kind of application only. Just think about that. We need to modify this visual path and we need some more link here, or according of that we have to tree or some panel is here. So according of that we are showing that value, as well as the right side also we have to change something. Or for example we have a lot of value, so once we will click here, it is automatically change that right side menu, and after that right side menu we are clicking, then that our home page is loaded. So once we have to do that, so we have to just create one more virtual JSP page, and that JSP page we have to register under the tiles.xml. So once we will register that XML page, we have to see that page automatically reflect there. So we no need to much more changes if we are using a tiles related configuration. Whenever we require to move page in anywhere, we can move it, and whenever we have to change the particular file, then we have to apply our changes in the particular file itself, and it will be reflect all other. Quickly we will check here again. So once we will start tiles configuration, so we have a tiles.xml here. So the tiles.xml we have to configure under the tiles definition tag. After the definition, we will specify all the pages that we would like to include if some particular path related request will become. So this name is a login home definition. If path value is login path layout 1.jsp will be request will become, then we will show that 3 pages where header is there, where body is login.jsp, where header is header.jsp, where body is login.jsp, and footer is footer.jsp. Same thing here. If home signing means sign up home definition is there, login home definition. So here we will body sign up.jsp will do. So here we have again the base home.jsp, where any URL will become like a visual path layout 2. Then we will show that header first, that header have header.jsp, vmenu will show that vmenu.jsp, body will show that welcome.jsp, and footer will show that footer.jsp. The same thing, if name is post query definition, I just define that definition, and if we get some related extension of this functionality, then we will put that post query.jsp. The same definition here, name view query definition we will define. So view query definition have extension of home base home definition. So base home definition is here. I just want to include one new functionality here. So main idea is there. This is an inheritance relationship also following. So already I have some defined thing here. So include, we would like to define one new view where we have some new pages. So we just have to add define like a, this is a new name post query home definition, and we would like to extend where what functionality we would like to extend. We would like to extend base home definition. So base home definition is here. So it already have 1 2 3 4 file, this one like a header.jsp, vmenu.jsp, welcome.jsp, and footer.jsp. So next what we are doing, we just adding a post query.jsp here. So now it will become, this file is become like that. So this file is become like that. So we no need to add this functionality. So just this is a code duplication problem, and just achieving the inheritance kind of thing. The tiles is provided, you can extend already defined functionality that you defined it there, and you can extend through the particular name. So we'll use that extension name is here extend base home definition, and we can just reuse all the functionality here. And after that, what the new pages you want to include, just add that new pages here. So next is the definition name, again view query home definition, and we have a extend base home definition. So we would like to base home add a base home definition, but we would like to put this view query definition. Actually what we are doing here, so we have this page. So when with the first time coming, nothing is there, welcome page is there. After that, when we click that particular link, that according of that page is changing here. So that main page, when we log in here, that have some main menu kind of thing, and nothing is there. But when we clicking this link, that page is changing. So that time we just have to include the particular page. When we'll click that post query, just show that post query. When we click the view query, we'll show that view query. But here we don't want to change this page layout. So what we will do, we can utilize a welcome page itself, and here we are including this different like a page, post your query, view your query, recorded related information inside that. So once you will click, you can see that particular value. So when we will we try to means base home definition, then we will show here. Like that, we log out related information, we will means extend the functionality of login home, and we will show that you are successfully log out, or we will redirect to login page again, and there we will see that. So this is a tile configuration, and quickly we will go to the JSP page, and we'll see that how the JSP page is working. And I already explained about all the other thing, and I will already quickly means already walk through that application, and you see that how user can register, user can submit the query, user can view the query, user can modify the query, and how it is reflecting in the MySQL table. So here I have a footer.jsp. What the value would like to show here in the down, we just show that. I just make it very simple. You can modify with the CSS, and you can change the look here. So I have just added under the H3 all right reserve under the visual path particular thing. So next we have the header. So we have inside that header we just included this page, and that page will be just having a one image, that under the image folder, that image folder is here. So we have all image folder inside of that. So now what the width and height we just including here, that's related to CSS. And after that we have a login.jsp. So login of JSP have some information. So whenever we have get some error related thing, we will show that we have that error in the session scope that we are setting under the bin, and we are getting that name session scope dot login error. So under the there we are already says that value under the login error. So if login error will become, it will be shown in the first top of the table itself. If not, then we will see that value login dot username, login dot password, and we have a verify user. So this will become like that, username, password, login, and new user sign up. So login bin without verify user. The next page is login home.jsp. So it have a just style insert definition, login home dot definition. So what the login home dot definition we defined here in the tiles, we just utilize that. So here we have a tiles definition. Under the web-inf we have a tiles.xml. So we just define login.home. What the definition is there, it will be push, and it will be show here. So this is a login home dot, just 1 minute, login home.jsp. So we just have added only one definition, login home definition. So think about that, if we not using a tiles related thing, so we have to add all the four file that we are using here. Like a tiles, we have a this definition, we have a header, we have a login.jsp, we have a footer.jsp. So all the file we have to add here, or we have to write all the HTML related code here. But what is the difference is there, when you are using a tiles, we have a just insertion here, and we have the single line we can develop complete one home page. So this is a big achievement when we are using a tiles, and it have a very less code and less maintenance. If you would like to modify some value, some particular value, so we will modify the particular place itself. So after that we have a post query. So post query we have a configure that related to post query information. So here we have a post query. So post query we have a category. So category value is coming from the category table. So we have this category table. So what the value will be here, that will be reflect here. So if we modify that value like that, we will insert some new functionality like that 6 and a spring AOP or a spring IOC, then that will be reflect there. So that value will be reflect here. Once we will like that, we will go to the view query, we will see that. sometime we have to refresh the particular value. Sometime we have to restart also, because sometimes that initialization will not work, or maybe the Tomcat server is using a old value itself. So when we will want to reflect something and that reflection will not change, so what we will do, we will just clean that project first. We'll go here project and we'll clean it, and once that after cleaning it will be done, then only we can just run that project through using a server. So we just log in one more information. So it's group one is there. So save here. Again that value is not reflected. Okay, we'll see that we have to restart that complete project sometime, then only we can see that function. Not in Java application, we have to run under the server. So server is started. Now we are getting a Spring IOC. So that I just want to explain about that, what the category will become. That the category will be added here, the build class under the category query bin, and we will go to the category query bin dot get name, and we will populate it. After that, f dot selected item, that f dot selected item, it is responsible to show drop down value, and we will show post query dot category list. So we will utilize like that. This has symbol. After that, post query dot cat list, so automatically it will be reflected. The same thing after input text, we will register post query dot subject and post query dot bin description. And after action, what we would like to submit, that submit command h command button, we will post query dot post query. So it is just this one kind of JSTL that will you just library tag. So you can utilize this core or this HTML and prefix f and h, and through that prefix h and f you can utilize here. And anyhow you can utilize any kind of even you can utilize a simple HTML tag if you don't want to utilize this JSF core or JSF HTML kind of tag. But if you would just want to learn this kind of tag, then just utilize this tag itself. So post query is done. So next is a post query home.jsp. So once you will so post query home.jsp, we just have a post query home definition, and that definition will define under the tiles.exception. So post query home definition is here. So again post query home definition extended the base home definition. So what the base home definition is there, that will be include automatically here, and after that we can utilize complete post query home definition under the post query home here. So what the value is there, so post query home have here one including like a post query, and after that have 4 other JSP file, header, menu, welcome, footer, and they have to include this post query menu inside that welcome file included. So according of that what the CSS we are using, according of that it will be fit here. So the sign up is here. So sign up, we have a sign up dot full name, sign up dot email, sign up dot username, sign up dot password, and sign up dot register user. So this all are related to action. So we will click the register user, we will particular action will be activate and it will be redirect to register user thing, and we would like to this do this operation, then we have to do register related information, we have to click this particular page. So sign up home is there. So once we will click that, sign up home will become that sign up home definition again available in the tiles.xml. So we have a sign up home definition here. So sign up home definition have a body, that is a sign up.jsp. Again sign up home definition have login home definition. So login home definition have a 3 file, header.jsp, login.jsp, footer.jsp, and after they are including body as a sign up.jsp. So I have a header, body, footer, and here like a header, body, footer. So if we would like to replace the body kind of thing or something, we will put name, body, and we will include here. So now here we would like to want to replace this footer, so we just add this one new footer here, and we'll name as the same footer. So footer will be replaced by this footer like 123.jsp file, and it will be replaced like that. So idea is there, we have a menu like a header, but vertical menu, body and footer, and whenever you want to define a new and when you want to change anything here, you just change here. Next is a view query.jsp. So again same thing here. So now we are starting with the panel group, and after that we are cat name. So view query.cat name, we would like to see that drop down value, and after that all selection is there. Same thing I already explained in many places. So we have this configuration here. So view query.home that have a view query home definition, and view path.home that have a base home definition. All are registered under the tiles.xml. Here we have a view path layout 1, and it have it have a just this footer background.jsp. This is a very simple page, and we have a visual path layout 2 that is here. So what this layout will be working here, we are here the visual path layout 1, visual path layout 2. So how you would like to configure this thing, that will be defined here. So we have means all the CSS applied here. So you would like to change anything like that, this CSS or any CSS, you just change that your layout. So layout means how you would like to include all the files. So here you can modify this file. So we are using a visual path layout 1 and visual path layout 2, and after that we are vmenu. So vmenu have home bean.user2.full name. After that same thing is here, and we have a welcome.jsp, that is a main page. Now it have a welcome page only. So you would like to show that more information related to particular user when user is login, like would like to show that his mobile number, his email ID, his photo, like that Facebook profile would like to create. Just modify here, and we have the user information, set that user information in particular bin, and through that you will get all the information here. Once the user is login, I will fetch the data, the particular user information in the user tables, and after that we will populate here. So the JSP configuration is done. Tiles configuration I already explained, and last two video I explained about how the Hibernate all other functionalities are working. Quickly we will check that Hibernate related functionality. All other functionality I think I already explained, so we no need to worry about that. So here a Hibernate configuration we will check here. So Hibernate configuration have all the resources. This session factory related thing we already many time explained, so I no need to mention anything, but just I would like to mention this one thing. Session factory is the factory of all the configuration related thing, and session factory the particular object will be point only one database. So once we would like to include multiple database kind of application, so we have to create a multiple session factory here. So now we have only one session factory here, so that is a pointing to MySQL. So we have to register driver class, URL, username, password kind of thing under the session factory. So after that, under the session factory, we have to provide dialect also, because dialect will be tell that Hibernate runtime system what exact query will be generated, or what if something will be automatically performed by the business classes or our code, how the Hibernate runtime system is react, and how they will convert into the our Hibernate related code to particular database related code. So means here maybe we are using a now MySQL dialect. If you use Oracle dialect, then internally HQL internally Hibernate runtime system will be generate all query, all related database communication to particular Oracle related thing. So your dialect will be provide that information. You will quickly go through that or you will just generate related to Oracle information or MySQL information. After that, so SQL will be all SQL means it will be generated so under the console, and we have a HBM to ddl.auto update, means we are going to create a table, and after the create a table, what the value it will be there. If we insert some new value, then the table will be updated and it will be not modified. It will be not create each and every time like that. If you write a create, so whenever the operation will be performed, it will be drop the table, create a new table, again the push the information. So example, I have one table user where I already have 100 user information there, and if we add create here, means that table will be deleted, and after that one information will be insert there. So we will if we write a create, then we will lose the table information. When we write a update, we will not lose the table information. So after that we have the resource mapping information here. So here after that we will check that resource mapping information. So resource mapping, we have the category and query, so that in mapping is here. So we just category, we have a cat name, and here with that ID generator algorithm that we are using an increment, and we have a query. So query have again the ID generator algorithm that we are generating a ID related to query ID. After that we have a subject, author, post, date, category name, description that we are registered under the property. So here after that we will see that services. So we have here we are not using any template file. So we can move that we can generate a template file also, but I just want I already use a template kind of thing in mini project 1. So I just want to change a little bit design part. So that's the reason I added here a DO factory. So query DO and user DO is here. So that query DO have this 5 method: get query, post query, get total query, get all category, and update all category. So here that definition is available. So I have that particular logic to connecting to particular database and providing that request response and handling the particular method. The same is there user DO, where user DO have a 2 method. Either user can verify the user, and if you would like to register new user, then they can register. So again that related Hibernate related code, like a persistent related code, it's available here in user DO. And user DO we can means here the implementation is under the Hibernate user DO. So you can change that name Hibernate user DO to user DO IMPL also, because they are the standard. So here we have the logic related to verify user and log register user related thing, so that our database related code and connectivity code is here. So we are not directly going to call this method. So we have other method. So here we have a register user related information, and we are doing the persistent related operation here. So we are calling this persistent classes under that. So persistent logic is here, but we are calling this persistent class under the service class. So we have again 2 service implementation interface here. Query related all 5 method is available here, and registration related all 5 method, user related 2 method is available here. So we have the particular implementation also. So query service.impl here. So what we are doing, we are taking the particular object through the factory method, and we are calling this do, means what the persistent class is, means particular method implementation is here. So do factory, that is again that that is responsible to provide a do related thing. So we have a do factory here where we have a user do, query do, and we are instantiating through that static block, so it will be a singleton, and after that public query, this method will be responsible, two method is there. So get user do is responsible to return user do, so get query do is responsible to return query do information. So according of that, we just fetch it and we will populate it. So here that again service method, in the service method we have the same method, and yeah, two method is their user service. So we have that particular implementation also. So query service IMPL is here and user service IMPL is here. So providing that support of, we have a transfer object also. So we already explained about this, and here we have a stores related code, all the code, and just go through the package wise, just go through the my video, first video and second video, you can easily understand that. So this hibernated part, I am not thinking you have difficulty to understand. And here we have to utilize some tiles related part. So tiles configuration under the tiles.xml, and after that all JSP pages we paste under that web means main content, web container, and here web inf, all the library related to this functionality we are. So this library we are using a ANTLR, that 2.7.4, that CGLIB full 2.0.2 jar, that common 1.0, collection 2.1, that common collection 3.2, that common this 1.8, this IO file 1. That login file 1.0.4, that dump4j 1.5.2, ehcache 1.1, hibernate 3, jdbc 2_0, JSF API, JSF IMPL, JSTL 1.0, JTA jar, log4j, MySQL jar, servlet API jar, struts jar, and tool jar. So you just utilize the same file with the same version, then it will work very fine. If you modify the version, even you can download that particular jar, then it will be sometime it will be complain that particular method or something will not available. So better you will just download the same jar file and you will just create that project, and it will work fine. And just go through that. And this project is, you just have to modify a little bit if you want customization, and this application will be support various view where user can register and they can complete the code, and after that through that they can edit, modify, and submit his answer as well. So once the thousands or millions of user is corrected, so we will get lot of question, and according of that we can prepare, and it will be become like a question bank kind of thing, and through that category also we can search. So for example, we would like to search only Java related code, so we can search through that category Java itself. So now I am thinking that this project explanation is very it's done, and I think you understand about that and you can create it. So just go through this lab 51 take form and just create this same kind of a structure. After creating, just right click and run into the server, and it will work very fine. So thanks for watching this video. Now that project 1, 2 and 3 video related to this take form project, go through that sequentially 1, 2 and 3 and try to understand all the concept. Here we are just utilize the tiles, struts and hibernate, and after that we will created this applications. So thanks for watching the video.